Welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and this is the Long Dark, where we are sitting here in the mine. We're going to get started right now, and we're in zone of contamination. We are halfway down the mine shaft, and as the title says, how do we get into the locked mine shaft? That's the upper mine that we're talking about, and evidently I missed going up there, so that's what we're going to do right now. Hope you all having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the planet you're on. Go ahead and let's light this sucker up. We got to go upstairs. Means I got to climb a rope. I need to go back to the elevator. I forgot to go there, and so I can get the prompt to come back down into here. So that's what I did by mistake yesterday. We're going to fix that right now, right now. Rick says, good morning, Joe, and everyone that's planning on watching. Hope your leg is better, Joe. Yeah, it's getting a little better day by day. If you guys don't know, I slept on my leg wrong, or I hit it or something. I don't know. My kneecap and my leg is just not doing great. I mean, too encumbered to climb by how much? Oh, just a half pound. That's nothing. Let's see here. Let me drink my water. That should take care of it. Nope. We're just going to climb all the way up. If I can. Then what we'll do is we're going to crash out here for the night, I think. Pretty sure this is it. Okay. So we have to go all the way up. But right now I think we're going to crash for the night because it's getting dark. Let's just go ahead and crash out here. Then I'll have more energy to get up there in the morning. Let's see, food-wise, what do we got in the way of food? Let's see. Let's eat we'll eat that MRE just to eat it. All right, and then I'm going to wait for 4 hours. I have plenty of time to sleep till daylight. And
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Do a soda. Maybe 2 sodas. I think 2 will work better. Fill us up. All right, gas tank's full. 10 hours. That'll carry us till the morning. By the way, guys, after this live stream, we're going to be playing Breath Edge 2 3 days before its early access release, which is coming out. It'll be coming out on the 31st. The embargo is lifted at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's 11 o'clock my time or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we're going to go live with the second live stream today. Either the second one we do today. I don't know if I'm going to have a third one. It'll depend on how Breath Edge works out. If Breath Edge is a long live stream because it's going well, then that's what we'll do. But if it's not, we're gonna be playing some Project Zomboid after that. All right, so the light's coming up. We're gonna pick this up. I don't know if I can get there from here or not. Yeah, I think I can. Pretty sure I can go through here. Maybe. Unless this drops down. No, this drops down, doesn't it? No, we're not doing that. We have to go back to the big area we were at before. Concentrator. The head frame building. Morning, Oz. How you doing, bud? Doing? Come on. The door. There it is. Hey Donna, how you doing? How's the wife and the homestead going? Is chickens thriving? The chickens are thriving. I've got one out of the 4 hens. We've got one of them is brooding, and she doesn't move from her eggs. And another one only is dropping eggs every other day. So, but I think it's because of the heat of the summer. But if this chicken ends up being picky, then in the winter is going to bother it too. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I think I have to go through. No, I have to go through a door. I just got to find the door. I think it's this level here. The wife's doing fine, by the way. Yeah, we got to go out through here. Where's that door at? Can't go out through this. Maybe it's one more level. Heck is the stairwell. There we go. Yeah, this is the door we were supposed to go out before, and I didn't go out. You have to click on that on this mine shaft door to be able to get the prompt. Somebody in the comments reminded me that yesterday, so thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. There it is. Now search the rest of the mine for a way into the lock zone. That's the locked area we got to try to get into. Now I got to drop all the way down to the bottom and get the key. Do we get snow in the winter? Some. It depends on the year. Sometimes we get a lot, sometimes we don't get hardly any. We're in a high desert, so it really depends. But the weather's been shifting hard in the last 5 years or so. I'm not saying it's climate change, but there's definitely less snow than when I grew up. Remember snowbanks being like 10 feet tall. Now we don't hardly have any snow. So take that for what it's worth. Yeah, I know you. I don't know why he smells me. Okay. So, let's go up, 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 up. And then we go down, 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 down. I could probably go down this way. All right, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. I may have to stop. Take a quick break. Get my stamina back. Cold can be brutal enough. Yeah, we're really windy here during the spring and the fall. Bad in Nepal? Are you in Nepal, Charmaine? Heck are you doing in Nepal? There we go. Now we can get down the rest of the way. All right. Morning, Jacoal. How you doing, bud? All right, this is third floor. We've been to the second and then first already. I do want to refill that lantern if I got no. Oh, I do have some, a little bit. Oh, you're watching it on the news. Okay. What do we have in here? Anything interesting? Anything fun? Canisters, that'll work. While we search containers. Even if I don't need anything, I'll take those extra canisters. I'm gonna use them. Hacksaws, 89%. That's better than the one I've got on me. Always re-up on tools if I can. We're gonna go down that way in a second, but go over here right quick. I've got the foreman's key. Soda. Here we go. Go ahead and I'm gonna turn this off. There's the foreman's site report. Turn this up so you guys can hear it. Tennessee, it's hot. I know it's hot here too right now. Although, give it a month, we'll all be complaining about how cold it's getting.
All our temp scaffolding is coming apart now. Earthquakes and nervous hands will do that. The final cables are set and insulated. We still don't know if it's enough. The generators they brought in could power a small town through the winter, but I don't trust them. This is gonna blow up in our faces. If we're lucky.
If we're lucky. All right, well, that. Okay, just wanted to save my lantern fuel a little bit. Go up top here too. Sodas. Pick that herbal tea.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Those are 95% durability, so we'll take them. Looking for more filters is what I'm looking for. I've got a few, but I'll always take extra. Right. Tell you what, though, I was going over some comments in the comment section this morning, and I got a guy that was saying, bagging on my thumbnails, going, "It's AI slop." And I'll admit I use AI to make my thumbnails to make it a lot quicker, but that's really my face on there, guys. You didn't know. I really do look like an old prospector. An AI rendition of my face, but it's pretty darn accurate. Gunpowder, accelerant. We're gonna have to drop a few things, I think. Okay, well, I only got I got a couple more of those, but that do, I guess. Go down there first, but I think we're gonna go down this way. Okay, we got gas coming up, so let's back out. Go ahead and let's. I've got 4. I have 8 plus the one that's on here. So we'll equip this. Well, it's not quite exactly like me because it straightened out my nose in the picture. My nose is all crooked because I got into a few fights when I was younger. We good here? I think I'm good here. I think we can go ahead and take this. I have my bolt cutters, so what we're going to do, use the bolt cutters. Snip, snip. There we go. There's the mine gate key. That's what we're looking for. Isn't it better to put the wait a second. Put the mask on right before you run out of air? Sure. But if I screw it up way too long, then I'll end up passing out, and I don't want to do that. Doesn't matter. I've got enough of these. This is the only thing I'm going to be using it for. So. But yeah, you can do that. I don't really need to do this, but and it doesn't really matter I mean, you only use the canisters when there's gas. I've got a ton of canisters now, so I'm not even going to watch. Can you get canisters from the trader? I don't know, Ivan. Good question. Another canister. I think what we're going to do, though, I'm going to drink a go juice.
Damn it.
But I have gone without a mask through this. You can get through it without a mask if you're quick and you're not tired, you're not overburdened. This is just an example. I should be able to get through this without a mask, so maybe. Maybe not. Now we'll put that on. There it is. Yeah, I was right there. I would have made it. And let's I was really tired too. We will just chill out here for a second. Doesn't really matter when I sleep, because we're in a mine shaft. It's going to be dark in no matter what. So it doesn't matter. But I don't think I need to go down here because there's not really anything I need to worry about. But I'm curious to see what's down here.
Who owns this stuff?
Fire striker. Just extra loot.
Never would have thought to look here.
Another canister. Now here's a question for you. I take this canister, if I take this off, it goes, okay, see it didn't, yeah, it doesn't, you don't get that back. You don't get your time back because you put on the mask. Just filtering it. Now this, drop that. We're good. All right. I don't remember this at all. Yeah, it would be an exploit. I don't remember this at all. Did I find a spot I've never been before? I think so. Ah. Well, I don't know if I can get up or not. Come on. Yep. Oh, the blockage is real, yo.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Mining for uranium. It's gonna take me forever to get out of here. Go up this way. Oh, those rocks scared the tar out of me. Gotta go that way. If I can even get out of here. Oh, of course you're gonna hit a blizzard, huh? Great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do another go juice. We're gonna need that extra energy. Come on, go up, you piece of... Wow. There we go. Wow, dude. All right. There's the truck. Okay, good. We're exactly where I want to be. Well, we are going to have to take a nap here as soon as we get up here. Ah. You guys can see. All right. There we go. Now we're just gonna plop this down. We're gonna go to bed. Let's eat. I'm dropping that. We're not eating that. Go with by durability here. Yeah, that's no good. Everything else is perfectly fine to eat. Don't have level 5 cooking yet, guys, so. Okay. My energy back. Gotta love soda pop, dude. Perfect. What do we have in here?
Hope I can still eat this.
No. The canister, we'll take it. Do I have an empty canister on me? Alright, here's the security chief's log. So there are 2 sets of tools in this on this map. There's one in that concentrator and there's one right here. I didn't realize there was a second set of tools. So there are 2 sets of tools here, guys. Not sure why they did that, but that's okay. Right there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I can probably make it back to the surface before the weather turns again. Moving slowly now. Recording as much as I can. The writing helps keep me here. Otherwise, my mind wanders. To the sea. To small ships in deep water. My mother's voice.
Okay. Another canister. I run out of juice in my lamp because I didn't grab the other lamp. Still nighttime, but I don't think we're gonna hit an Aurora because of that blizzard. Now, hey there, homie. Got almost a half gallon of water, so we're good on water. I think I can sneak down this way. Maybe not. Thought I could. I think there is a sneak hole in here somewhere.
Their latest big idea is to bring some kind of doctor in. Just to talk, they said. None of the guys on my team believe a word of it. Ever since we flipped the switch on that machine, no one seems settled. We want to get paid, sure, but we want to make it out of this hole in the ground, too. I've got to put a stop to this.
Like a mutiny is going to happen. Canister.
Wonder if this is any good to use.
I'm never leaving this place. I see that now. I tried to reason with him, to get him to see what this had all cost us. Rudiger had other plans. The transmission site over the mountains. He's always had a way out. Always. He risked nothing. So I came back down to try and smash this thing. Or do something. Anything. I think I'll just close my eyes for a little while.
Suffocation, suffocation. Yup. Danger, keep out. No, I think I'll just keep going, thanks. Dun dun dun, the machine. You can hear audio on this or not.
When a blue sky or an empty road shows the way forward. I have had several moments like this during my life, but they always carried with them a spark of unpredictability, an energy I did not control. Was it these moments, these great creases in time that brought me my wealth, my success, my institutions and engines of influence and power? I have explored many corners of the planet and subjected myself to many dangerous and foolish undertakings, seeking the answers to these questions. And I survived, often in spite of myself and my ambition to define the absolute edges of my own existence. But as the wheel of my life makes its final turn, I have decided they are the wrong questions altogether. I am making new questions, and with them, new answers, new knowledge. A different world is coming. I am certain of it, and I will be prepared. It is only a matter of when, and it is in uncovering the when that I will define my own moment. Once again, I have seen the new horizon.
Dun dun dun. All right, let's go, buddy. All right, there's 4 things we got to find in here. Well, first of all, there's the foreman's tool belt. And then there's this, my testament. Maybe I'll just leave this turned up for now. Oh, I guess I could have read it. Notes, notes, notes. My testament. In every man's journey, there's a moment of trouble. Okay, this is exactly what he just said. So that was his manifesto. Here are the security log.
I wanted to see you again. I wanted to feel your hand on my hip. Your smile in my eyes. I can't picture what this thing is without that. Or you. Everything is fading away here. I keep seeing my spot up above, near the waterfall. I want to escape. Oh, that water. On its way to the sea. Far away. The only thing I know is if I write it down, it might get to you. Some way. I love you. Just frost now. My breath.
Okay, I think that we got this. We got the remains. I think that's everything, but we're gonna double check. Oh, there's one more here.
We're just waiting now. I've been walking the tunnels up and down. Hair's getting bad again. Just scribbling these reports. Not sure why, though. Not anymore. It's like they turned the lights off in my head. All dark. Where'd it all go?
Okay, so now I gotta lay the security officers, the chief's bones, and you're dressed near the waterfall. So, I think that's everything that's here, guys. Pretty sure. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Try not to get fried. Oh no! My torch is toast, Joe. That we're gonna have to use torches. Way.
I could use this.
And we're gonna turn that guy down again. A little annoying that we got to do that, but extra loud. So complains. I don't need any flares, I'm good. I've got a few in my pocket. Okay, and this is the way out, guys. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. All right. It's nighttime right now. We'll crash out for the rest of the evening. I don't step on a live wire. I don't think there are any live wires here. Here's all the gear that we left behind before. I have enough gear. I don't think I need to worry about it. We'll just sleep till we wake up. Yeah, no, I think the developers, they were smart enough to not leave any live wires right there. Let's last time for 2 hours. Now we've got all day. Okay. Gotta go this way. We gotta go back to the cave and grab all of our stuff too. So we're gonna have to double back in a minute. Normally I would over that way? Might be over this. Go up here right quick. Yeah, it's that way. I gotta go that way. Devs like to prank you, keep you on your toes. Hopefully by the time we get back, all that stuff will be cured. But I don't think that there's a workbench I can use to make my travois until we get into back into the Great Bear. Oh yeah, they're calling me. I can hear them. Gonna be slow and steady because I've got a lot to do, a lot of ground to cover, and not a lot of energy to get it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to double back and go back there, though. I might. See how it goes. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Quick, quick. Fast, fast. Go, 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 go. We're fine. We're only 12%. Three wolves right here. Two. One. Got him. Didn't drop him, but I got him. know if I can get across this way or not. I think I have to go across that log. Get a route back around. I think there's a bear that's up in here too. Possibly. Oh. Right through here. Alright, we got a little hump of snow over here. Right here. Where she wants to be buried. Where we're going to bury her right here. Lay the bones to rest. Ta-da! Tale completed, buried echoes, guys. We are done with this right here. We're not done with the live stream though, because I am going to. There's the bear. That's not the bear. The stump. Jump. Now we could go there, and we could go to go through that cave system and get to the airfield. But I need to go back and get my stuff. And we got to redistribute our items. Hit him. And why he didn't drop, or why he didn't run away. Like I said, they changed the wolves, guys. I feel like they changed them. It's not just the zone of contamination wolves either. He forgot to die. Yeah, I know, right? So we're gonna go out the way we came, because I'm gonna be fighting wolves the entire way. But that's gonna let me up the hill. Since this is a mining corporation, I wonder if his name is Rudiger Langston. Okay, well, that's where I gotta be. I might be able to shimmy this. Take the high road till I gotta drop down. Maybe? Maybe. Never gone this way before. I'm all about new exploration. Sure. We may have to double back. Maybe not. Well, might be okay. Drop down to that. I can just no, I'm not going to scooch over. Going down. I think that cliff just cuts off. I go right there, cut over, and then cut back up. Woof. Maybe over here, huh? There we go. Smell that crisp, cool uranium air. Breathe deep, y'all. What the heck? Oh, the wind's just blowing against me. Ah! Fighting the wind. Up we go, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Really? Maybe we jump in here and take a nap, huh? I feel like we might want to do that. Let's sleep for 2 hours. Okay, we should have some wolves coming up right here. Ooh. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's baloney, dude. That spooked him, and it doesn't spook anybody else. So unpredictable. It is wolf hunting season. Yes, it is. The game keeps track of how many wolves you killed? Yes, it does. So give me a second and we'll show you. I'll show you the stats page. Let me get in one of these places here. 'Cause I don't think it pauses the game when I go in there. So. All right. So go to this, and you go down to this right here. This is your. I've been alive for 54 days. I've explored almost half the world. Scroll down, and Wolf Struggles 5. I've won 5. I've killed 47 wolves. I've killed 3 bear. Killed 1 deer, 14 rabbits. I've snared 8 rabbits. That's how much of the food I've consumed. Yeah, it keeps track of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. It says all time here, but I don't know about that. I know this is not accurate. I know for a fact this isn't accurate. Because it says I've only survived 454 days in Stalker and 632 days in Interloper. That's not correct. 48 days in Misery. That might be right. Get out of here. Still no moose kills on this run? No, not yet. We saw 1 moose and I didn't kill him. I don't know if it resets itself or not. Shit. Fuck. Dick. We're going away. Hang on. There's 3 wolves right there. And what'll happen when you have 3 wolves like that is you'll get bum rush. You'll attack one, fight it off, and then you'll get another one attack you, and then another one will attack you. So we're gonna sit here for a minute, drink water, and or soda. I'm gonna take a quick nap, and then we're gonna go out there and I'm gonna kill those guys. But I've been killed like that before, where there will be 3 of them, and the game will favor the wolves. I'm sure there's people that say it's a skill issue, but that's not a skill issue. The game will get you in a position where it'll mess you up. Those wolves would have killed me. Because once you can only have 1 to 2 on you at any one time, but once one of them starts to run, then it activates the aggression on the next one, and if it activates the aggression on 2 of them, then we're done. So that's why I did what I did. 3, we'll drop that. Go ahead and sleep for. You know what? We're gonna crash here for the night. I'm gonna get my health back. Think I've got water up there, up top? I'm not sure. Maybe. No, I didn't have any injuries. He took some of my health down. And he shredded me. But I'm going to go ahead and sharpen my tools right quick. I'm at 98% on that hatchet. You want your hatchet. The hatchet is the tool that I fight with. It's the best tool to fight with if you want to kill a wolf. You want it to be as sharp as possible. I'm going to sharpen it to 100. In case I get jumped. If it's dull, then it takes you longer to fight off the wolf. You don't have to have it at 100, but you definitely want it above 80. Yeah, I don't need these anymore right now. Can't drop this once you grab it. These are actually not bad. Fix this hat. I don't have any cloth on it. I don't see any cloth. That hat's not that bad. We can just go. Good morning. Fine. Well, you can modify it, Ivan. In the You can do a modded game. The wolf here.
Looks like I made it through another night.
All right, so that hit that last one. Tried to sneak up on me, but he forgot he was shot. See that? As soon as he got close to me, he remembered he was shot, so he had to run away. That was awesome. Okay, so I think we're good for right now. We'll go to the cave, we'll grab our stuff, and get the heck out of Dodge. Oh, whoops. All right. So, cross your fingers, cross your fingers. Yes. Cured, cured, cured. Cured, cured, cured. I'll take another one for good measure. Let's eat this venison. Grab some water. Oh, we got to switch out our boots. Got our boots. I'm going to drop these, and then we'll wear these. Nice. Take my coffee. Got 7 bandages, so I don't need those. I don't think how much painkillers do I have? Got 3 batches of painkillers. I don't need any more. I do need some new antiseptic though. So, oh, there's my lantern fuel, baby. Fill our lantern. Hello. Very nice, very nice. $97 out of 99. Should we? I wonder if we should go back to the airfield. Right now, what we have to do is we have to go into Sundered Pass to finish we do the last horizon. Go into Sundered Pass. Now that is here. This is what we'll do. I know what we'll do. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to do a poll. You guys get to choose. So there's 21 of you in here. Let's go ahead and go ahead and vote for me. So let me do this. Where to next? So this is going to be after the airfield. We're going to the airfield right now, but do we go to Sundered Pass or do we go to Coastal Highway? To get some more bullets before we go to Sundered Pass? That's the question. So you guys can vote on that. And what do you think? Should we go to Sundered Pass directly with all of the Timberwolves with what I've got on my person, which I have, do a count rate, 122. We have 122 revolver ammo, 38 rifle ammo, plus whatever I've got on so I've got 48 rifle. And, well, hang on. No, 47 rifle. That I got missing one. 47 rifle. And I've got 128 revolver. So Coastal Highway or Sundered Pass after we go back to the airfield. We're going back to the airfield right now. You tell me what you think. And also on my cooking side of things, I am at just not even, but a little past 4. All right. And don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Your vote matters. I'll do what you say. You have until probably the end of the video. Hang on one second. Bear with me. I gotta pop my OBS back up. It always drops on me. Nope, don't. Okay. All right. Oh wait, I had water back in there, didn't I? Grab some water. What I think I'm gonna do is we'll go back to the airfield. My bear hide should be done. I'm gonna fix my bear hide bedroll. And we're gonna make the travois. That's good. Nothing else I want to take with me? I don't think so. Means we're going back to the cabin. Headed back to the cabin to fix the bedroll and make the revoir. And I don't know if I want or need the bow. I don't think I do. That's too much weight. Get down this way? Maybe. Can I cut over and get out of the map this way? Without running into a bunch of toxic noise. Maybe. Nope. Go around it though. I haven't been in this boxcar here. Can I not? Yeah, I can. Yep. Heard a wolf, I thought. In here. Pants. Miner's pants. Nope. Could have sworn I heard a wolf. This is the zone of contamination. Zone of contamination. Just got done doing one of the tails in the far territory. Buried Echoes is the one we finished. Now we're headed back to the airfield so I can grab some materials that I left behind. I think I've got another bear skin somewhere, but I'm not sure. By the way, if you guys are just joining us, there is a poll going on right now as to whether we should go to the Sundered Pass and finish the tails right away, whether I should go to Coastal Highway to get more bullets. But I've got over 200 bullets between my rifle and my pistol. Is that going to be enough? Oh, Mr. Robot says, I just rediscovered your channel after years now. Thanks for streaming. I used to watch it in Twitch before. Oh, thanks for coming in there, Mr. Robot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Here. Get it. Gato.
Might have to drop some gear.
I have to drop some gear. Hey, do I have any wood? No. What else do I... Oh, let me eat that. I'll drop the rest of that. Just because I don't want to smell. Yeah, Mr. Robot, when I was doing Twitch on a regular basis, I switched over from YouTube to Twitch, thinking that it was going to work. It didn't work. And now that I've been around for a minute, I realized that the main reason why people don't succeed at Twitch is because they're not buying views. They don't. Anybody who's successful on Twitch has been view botting the entire time. You see someone with like thousands and thousands of viewers, and you haven't seen them before. Chances are they are view botting to get to the top of the view page, which brings in new people that are real people. And so it's a fake views that brings in the real views, and that's a technique that's been used for almost a decade now. And Twitch isn't doing anything about it, or they weren't doing anything about it. So anybody who was a small streamer like me had no chance to get the eyeballs on their channel. And I think the same is true about YouTube as well, but I can't prove it. But they've admitted it on Twitch. On my closing note, that's it. I am my usual me, you be your usual you. That's my moniker. I mean, that's my tagline. Still use it to this day. All right. Getting tired. I'm gonna have to take a nap before we head to the airfield. It's gonna take us a little while to get to that cabin too. If I had more carry weight, would have gone through the what do we call it? Through that cave system, but the cave system's kind of convoluted and you can get lost. Even though I played this game for a long time, I even get lost in there. So, Mr. Robot, what we're really waiting on is Black Frost, which is the Long Dark 2, to come out. It was supposed to come out this year and they delayed it until next year. So hopefully they're going to release it at the beginning of next year. But if we don't get it by March or April, then we're probably not going to get it till Christmas. Being is that's how developers usually drop their games. They'll either drop them. Rarely do we see anything in the summer because everybody's on vacation. Summer vacation, the kids, you know what I mean? So either we'll get it in the spring, March or April, or we'll get it right before Christmas. Somewhere in the holidays, between Halloween and Thanksgiving, or right after Thanksgiving. I'm hoping it's the former and not the latter. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna drop down here and take a nap. My boy's tired. Will they continue the story in Black Frost? I think that it is, because it's a year after this happened, this anomaly. And it's focused on on what's going on in this town, which is right around a nuclear power plant. And I think the Black Frost is nuclear radiation, I believe. But evidently the map is like way bigger than the maps we have here. We might hang out here for the night. Let's drop this. I think we're going to drop this coffee. But to answer your question, simply, I think that they will. Continue on. They're going to have NPCs, and at the end of chapter 5 of the storyline, not to give anything away, but there are characters that are left at the end of that I believe should be put into Black Frost as NPCs. Pretty sure. Can't guarantee that, but that's how it feels.
Need it.
You have Dying Cougar in story mode, and you had it saved right before the attack, and you kept reloading. 6th attempt, you just ran, and the Cougar never attacked. Okay, so here's what happened to me. You're talking about in episode 5. So what happened to me was I ran past it the first time, and it bugged out the game. So I had to repeat it. I had to kill that Cougar because the game bugged out on me. I know exactly the place you're talking about. They need to fix that. Excuse me? Well, I guess we're waiting. For another 6 hours. Dumb. Yep, this would be hour 6. Hour 7. Hour 8. This is stupid. Alright, guess we're gonna have to boil some water. I don't need 6 accelerants on me either.
Make almost anything out of that.
Wait, no, stop. Cook these up. Cooking skill. Yeah. Just enough time. Perfect. I can leave these because I've got 2 more cans I just picked up. Yep. All right. Well, I guess we're stuck here. I'm not going to be going in the dark in case there's an Aurora. We've got food sitting over there at the cabin, or at least at the fishing shack. So I don't think I'm even going to go to the I want to call it a bunker. It's not a bunker. A hangar. Ah, man, my brain. Yeah, I don't want to go to the hangar. Go straight to the cabin. And then if things go right, we'll have a moose. That's really why I want to go there, because I want to double check to see if there's a moose that spawned in after we left. If it does, then we're going to be able to get to cooking level 5. That's the big thing. Are you kidding me? Is there another storm? I mean, I can live here for 3 days or so. No, it's clear skies. I think it's just wind. Let's hope it didn't push me too hard. But yeah, Mr. Robot, I've gone a long way from the Long Dark on Twitch to the Long Dark on YouTube. I've hit multiple 500 days. I know my maps now. There's always an issue from before. Used to be deathly afraid of wolves, not afraid of wolves anymore. Although my lack of fear has gotten me in trouble a couple times. By the way, for those of you who are following my weight loss, so I started my regiment at 195 pounds. Now today I weighed in at 179 pounds. So I've lost 16 pounds so far, and we are. This is in real life, obviously. So I've got another 15 pounds to go, probably. In high school, I was at 155. And before I started doing YouTube and Twitch full time, I was at 165. So I just want to drop down to 165 or 160. If I get down to that, then I'll be satisfied. And if you're wondering, I'm 5'9", so for all you people who are over 6 feet thinking I'm going to be a skeleton, that's not it. I'm going by my personal history and my life and where I have been, where I've been my most healthy, so. We're keeping it healthy, guys. Promise. But I'm enjoying the game. You love the game and came back for episode 5. Now you might try Voyager again. That's cool. Yeah, get in your regular Long Dark playthroughs now until Black Frost comes out. Black Frost is going to be a multiplayer game, so it won't be only a multiplayer game. I mean, you'll be able to play it in single player too. And when I say multiplayer, I don't know if they're going to do co-op or if they're going to do multiplayer. But you'll be able to play with more than one person, though. I hope it's multiplayer so you can get you can get a server. 'Cause it'd be cool to have a server where the community or the community can come together and play on their own time, make their own characters and work at their own pace, play at their own pace. That'd be cool. That would suck if one of those rocks came down and hit you on the head, huh? So if it's not PvPvE, where other players can either be friendly or hostile, you have to worry about predators and weather as well. I mean, what I think will happen, Lily, is I think that whoever hosts the game will be able to put the options in there or take them out. I would imagine. Have they added any of the new areas from Story Mode Episode 5 to Survival Mode? Not yet. But there's supposed to be 2 more DLCs coming. I mean, that's the rumor. So we'll see how that goes. And if that's the case, they probably will add more map pieces. Which would be great because that'll be extra content for the channel. I mean, regardless, the DLCs will be more content for the channel. But I would love to have new maps. Because I feel like we need at least 2 more maps to be able to 2 or 3 more maps to be able to justify a 1,000-day run. But as close as it is to Black Frost coming out, I think it might be just a little too late. Because people are going to be all over Black Frost like hair on a gorilla, you know, like Stink on Couch or like Big Hair on My Mom in the 80s. And the Long Dark player base will still have its player base, but for the people who don't want to buy Black Frost. But we're getting into the, you know, like over half of the second decade of this game, so hopefully Black Frost lasts as long as the Long Dark has. That'll be really good. That'll be really nice. You never played when Timberwolf and Ash Canyon were added? So you haven't played with the Far Territory then? You got the Airfield, Zone of Contamination, Sundered Pass. You haven't played any of those either? So you've got a whole nother 5 maps to explore, dude. That's cool. Got enough cattails on me we can get in and out without having to hunt. Yeah, definitely worth the money. For sure, for sure. Anybody's ever... I don't normally recommend games to viewers because it's all subjective. But if you like The Long Dark at all, if you like watching it, you will really love playing it. I would suggest buying everything that there is to buy from the Hinterland creators. Boy, you voters on this poll are going back and forth. Almost a 50-50 split as to whether I should go to Coastal Highway or go to Sundered Pass. Like I said, you guys have to the end of the video, so don't forget to vote. Oh, look at you. It's very nice of you to let me know you're right there. Oh, got him. There was more than one, too. Yeah, gatekeepers, what's going on? Got you. I'll get this guy right now. Gotcha. I said I had 200 bullets, but I guess I don't have quite that many. If we find a moose, I'm going to have decidedly less. About dropping down in there. I think we're just going to cut over. Hey there, Mr. Wolfie Poo. Is it a wolf? Nope, it's a rock. It's not quite midday. Here to my left, it looks like. That's a deer. Yeah, it's a deer. For sure. Okay, so we're going directly to this this pond that has a moose sometimes, or used to. But I think that they may have they've changed up the moose spawns, because I'm not... Like, we were here for, what, like a week? I didn't see a moose pop in. Definitely not like it used to be. Okay. Time to lock in. The wolves over there. Mr. Moose is here. He'll be here. Don't see him. Okay, so that's a no-go on this guy. Cattails while we're here. Okay. Morning, Janet. How you doing? Regardless of whether or not we find a moose, we're gonna grab all our, we're gonna fix our stuff, craft what we're gonna craft, and we're gonna boogie on out of here. In the next episode. How am I doing? My leg's feeling a little better. It's still, I'm sitting in the wrong position. It's still tweaking on me, but. Keeping on. Also, for those of you who are here, who are just joining us, after this, it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The embargo will be lifted for Breath Edge 2. We played the demo before, so they changed a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna. The bear's back. See the bear walking across there. And we were gonna be playing the the early access version of the early access. I've gotten, I got given permission to play their early access game. So it's going to be different than the demo was. I played a little bit, so I know it's a little bit different than the demo was, but it's not that far removed. I'm thinking maybe I can drop that bear over by that airplane. We might be able to, because I've already got one bear's worth of meat over there. If we get another bear's worth of meat, we might be able to get to level 5, maybe. Cooking, possibly. So I think that might be what we'll do. Let's go up and let's fix our bear bedroll. Let's get our travois working, and then I'm going to grab some firewood and we're going to go over there. We're going to shoot that bear. So I've got everything I need for my travois, and our bear bedroll's at 50%, so I wanted it at 100. Or as high up as I can get it. You know the feeling all too well? I mean, getting older sucks, but I think it has a lot to do with me losing all my weight, all the weight I've been losing. Because I'm back on my regiment that I was on a couple of years ago. And I'm losing about a half a pound a day. So... And that's on purpose. I'm not sick or anything, but my body's rebelling. Here we go. I have some snares put down, so we might have rabbits when I get here. Should be right here. Didn't pick them up, did I? Hang on, let's get to the house. Take a look. There they are. They're all busted. Well, 2 of them are busted.
I think I can
81%, so that was fresh. Midday. All right, so let's go ahead and let's harvest this dude. You lost almost 180 pounds and your arthritis is worse than ever. Oh wow, Lily! Congratulations on the weight loss. But yeah, that's weird. It's almost like the extra weight was padding your joints, huh? Is that what I'm understanding? Drop. Grab these guts. Pelts. I feel like I want to take these back to well, we're going to end up coming back here anyway. Never mind. We're going to end up coming back here as it is, so. Just put that down on top of that. They're all going to cure. For trades, man. For the trader. Thinking that's 10 rabbit pelts right there. I don't want to leave them behind. this deer hide right here. Actually, I'm gonna need at least 4 guts, I think. Let's fix our bedroll. What? No! You've got to be kidding me. That's ridiculous. It failed. So I lost my bear hide. You should lose your cloth, not your bear hide. That's absolutely ridiculous. Come on, man. That was unfair. I call shenanigans.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
So what I'm going to have to do from now on, guys, is when, let me show you. When it comes time to fix your bedroll, don't just do what I did, okay? Because what will happen is, if you take this, and you harvest it, you'll get back one bear hide and a cloth. So what you want to do, instead of wasting a bear hide, harvest this bearskin bedroll completely, and then take the bear hide you got and the bear hide you harvest from here, and then some guts, and turn around and make a brand new bear bedroll that way. That way you don't lose your bear hide. So that's a lesson learned. That was a hard lesson to learn, but that's something that you definitely want to do. You want to just disassemble the bearskin bedroll, and then use the brand new hide along with this hide that you've got to create a brand new bear bedroll. So we're not going to do. That's how we're going to have to do it from now on, because I can't trust this game, to be fair. So yeah, that's just messed up. Your PC would be in the trash after losing that bear hide. Well, now, I mean, there's a way around it, right? There's a way around it, so I'm not too worried about that. But, yeah, I'm exhausted, so we're not going to end up going to the fishing shack. Got enough food we can last a night. Actually, you know what? We're not going to stick around here any longer. I'm going to grab these snares and we're going to put them inside. I've got plenty of hide. We're good. Has it always taken the bear hide on a failed attempt like that? I don't know. I've never failed on it before. Katrina? I don't think. I would have remembered that. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever lost a bear hide that way. That's absolute BS. Do we have any food over here? Yeah, I've got some food. We're good. Yeah, I'm not happy at all. But spilt milk and all that. Did I leave any water behind? Guess I didn't. Oh, well, we're still gonna sleep tonight. Yeah, you shouldn't lose the hide. You should lose the cloth, maybe. You'd be okay with losing the cloth, but losing the hide is... Considering how long it takes to cure that hide. Yeah, Scruffy, it shouldn't be that way, though. Well, we're gonna have to wait, so I guess I'll boil some water while we're here. These sticks. That much. Maybe we'll do 2 batches. That's almost 2. That's fine. That works. That'll be a gallon. Oh, wait. Well, that's not gonna work. Shoot. I'm just gonna let that burn out. I don't care. What are we looking at here? Windy. But I don't know if we have a 2. 4. You know what? I don't need all this stuff either. Put those away. Put this away. That away. That's fine. That works. I don't think a moose shows up here anymore. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but... Go. All right, go kill a bear. You agree, but it is so. At least they give you a way out when it comes to the bare bedroll. I mean, I don't worry about a bare bedroll these days anymore. So the only reason I'm using one is because we found it. This is gonna fog out on me. Don't you fog out on me. Where are you, bud? Wolf to my right. No, those are deer over there. Okay, here's the airplane. There's the bear. We can get that bear to come over here to us. Got all this meat sitting here. It's a bunch of stinky meat. There he comes. All right, let's go ahead and let's start this fire. That's right. You come to me, buddy. It's gonna take forever for him to get here. But also we got wolves on the prowl too, so we gotta watch out for them. Is that a wolf right there coming my way? Think so. There he comes. There's that wolf. This is going to be an issue. Right. There he goes. He ran away. Good for him. Ah! These ice... Oh, the ice has got me stuck. I'm stuck on the ice. That could have been a bad deal, yo. Sniffy, sniffy. Sniffy, sniffy. Hey, you. That's not good. Well, Poop. Now it's fogged out. So I guess what we'll do, drop this. Wait for this fog to leave. Still fogged out. A little bit more time. There he is. Not him. Think. Where'd he go? They have to wait for another hour. Come here, Wolf. Clearing off now, but I don't see that. I don't see the body. Does bear meat turn into dry meat in the meat curing box? Yeah, it does. Killed him. He's down. I don't know where he's at. Might check back at his cave. Oh no, he's right there. I see him. He's right there, I think. Yup. For sure. He's under 50%. That's great. go. So I think I've got an idea. Maybe perhaps. Well, this wind is going to cramp my style. There's a cave directly ahead of us on that cliff face. I think I'm going to haul the meat over there, and we're going to go ahead and cook it off in there. That way I can grab a bunch of firewood and just bring it into the cave before I start. And then we can do a 3 or 4 burner cook-off with the wind not affecting us. I think that's my best bet. This wind is pushing me back really hard. Looks like 65% of you want me to go to Sundered Pass directly, so I guess that's what we'll do after I get done with cooking up this bear meat. Do it. That's right here. So, grab all this.
Much to carry.
Drop all this. That should be okay. And then we'll put this inside of here. Actually, no, put this back in here. Then looking for wolves. I think we're okay.
Too heavy.
I have a ninja wolf. That would be bad, but I'm gonna take the risk. Grab this. I'm not going to cure it. No, we have to cook it off. I don't have a curing box yet. We're going into this cave where the wind won't affect my campfires, and then we'll go ahead and we'll cook it off in there. I'm going to spend the night in the airplane. Then I'm going to have to haul firewood into this cave, and that way I can cook off all the meat. That probably won't be till next episode. That's a lot of work. And I'm on a time crunch today on the other game. So we'll do everything we can for the next 20 minutes, and then I'm going to have to call it. Yeah, the trader will accept bear meat for salt and other stuff, but it has to be over 50%. So there's nobody in this cave, so we don't have to worry about it. I don't know if I can get up and over this though. I think we'll go ahead and we'll just put it down right here. Yeah, I can't move.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this gear behind.
Yeah, I still can't move. It'll be fine. Oh, no! God dang it! Did it again! This is what happened last time. God dang it, man. I got a risk of intestinal parasites. We might be in trouble. I may have to boogie. Oh, man alive. Come on, man. Screwed up. Again. All right. So here's the deal, guys. I'm probably going to get intestinal parasites. And if I do, I've got 2 batches of antibiotics on me. For 6 days, but I need 10 days worth. So I need another bunch of antibiotics. So what we're probably going to have to do is there's probably antibiotics back up at the cabin. If not, there's probably antibiotics over at the airfield. That sucks. Hard. What's the percentage? 75% chance, right? Yep. Fair enough. There's a wolf on the ice. He won't matter, though. Ice is annoying as hell.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You know what, dude? That one can be right there. Come on. Okay. All right.
I could eat anything.
So let's go ahead and let's snatch a little cattail action here. May as well fill myself up. The wolf outside, I can hear him. Smells me.
Can't move.
Drink this water. And what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rest for an hour. That'll save the game. What I'll do is before we come into the next episode, I will I'm gonna micro harvest all of these bags off camera. So what I'll do, when you don't know what micro harvesting is, you go to harvest, and then I just go up to a 1.1 versus the 2.2 normally that you would be able to do, right? So I'm just going to harvest 1.1 pounds a piece. So these are 1 pound steaks, and then it's going to take about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or 20, 30 minutes in real time to do this. I'll harvest all of them inside of here where I'm safe, and then what I'll do is I'll sleep for the night. Then we'll get out and we'll get up in the morning, and I'll go ahead and I'll dump them all, throw them in the travois, run them over to the cave, and then what we'll do is we'll go grab us a bunch of firewood, and we'll cook off all this meat in that cave. So that's what we're gonna do. So the game should have saved. Let me go ahead and just double check on this. Hit rest again. Sleep for 1 more hour. That should save the game, and this is where we're gonna leave it. So thank you very much for coming in, guys. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. We'll be doing this in the next episode. So, but at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be coming with Breath Edge 2 3 days early. So, and then so you guys get a chance to check out the game, see if you might want to pick it up for yourself when it releases in 3 days. But as I always say, I am my usual me, you be your usual you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.